Erangel, Miramar in between, 2 Erangels in between as well, and then we're gonna end the night in Miramar. But of course, it's still like a big question mark. Perhaps, a team could cross the match point and secure a chicken dinner. That would be the Smash rule taking in effect.
Yes, a team does that, then that esports. Now, of course, time is pretty high though. Just saying there. I wonder if any formats that I have seen so far, I have not yet seen. After round number 1, nobody meet match point. So we'll see. But we have to do our predictions as well.
Oh my god, here we go again. But yeah, I agree with you. But I think Team Flash, like, they're not gonna let go of whatever momentum they've already set, in the game. So I feel like they're gonna go hard. They're gonna come out swinging, guns blazing for the first game. So I'm gonna lock in Team Flash for this round.
Ooh, solid. I mean, stats all do favor Team Flash, but we have been surprised by stats before as well. Okay. Ooh. I want to bring on the boys of Sem 9 for game 1. Let's go. Yeah. There you go.
A great banter, don't you think? Like, you know what? Team Flash, my boys can take down your boys by roasting them alive in the games. And then you go for the comeback.
Hey, I'm just saying, right? So on broadcast, me and Contra, we did a wheel on the table. Like a nice barbecue wager, just saying.
Oh, so, for someone who will lose the prediction, so you're going to go for a Korean barbecue, gets to pay Korean barbecue?
Oh, so the wager was like, that was during the league stages, right? So the wager was, he picked a team, I pick a team, and who's on top of each other. Like the one that's on top wins. So that was the wager.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So even if they don't score the chicken dinner, just as long as my team is at the top of your team, then I win. Team. Yeah. My boys will take down your boys in a massive suplex by the head, taking them down.
Imagine the ring together with the tables by the side and the crowd cheering. And fireworks everywhere.
That's why we're so excited, right? Like, just in case, Ruthless, Invitational, Showdown, if you guys have any plans of really turning this whole thing into a LAN event, that would be perfect. We would love to feel the excitement. I know it can be exhilarating, and that's exactly what I'm looking forward to, just in case, we turn this into a LAN event.
Absolutely. And that's why we got to hit higher subscription. Okay. The other day we talked about like the subscribers. We had 367K, right? Mm-hmm. And we want to make 370K. We had 369K people. Today is the day where we made 370K. Come
man, so many numbers. I mean, I do agree with you. I think we season tournament in the community, and because every time I cast here, I love the fact that everything just really goes smooth, and everyone is also happy because we are about to drop in our first game this evening. Of course, we're looking forward to which team is gonna cross that match point and secure a chicken dinner in the next game. Who will be getting that Smash rule? Let's see.
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Fly path from mid to the base, all the way to the north, on the side of Saberni. We have seen this kind of fly path before, and we have seen a lot of right-sided circles in recent Erangel. So hopefully we get a very different one this time. Military base, since it's the last day anyway.
Ooh, okay. Let's see if this is going to be like the same drops, coming from the teams here. I just know Talon will be headed towards Novo. APG is definitely around military base. So far, I think teams are choosing to drop in their comfort zones. V-Saver probably will take over Pachinki. I guess right now for the first game, Sir Cloud, we are looking like if there will be a team that would break their usual rotation.
Oh yeah, especially with the fact that now the target is on teams at the top, especially for Team Flash. I'm sure other teams will want to try to deny them from either hitting match point, or if they do, then in the next round to try to stop them from getting the smash itself. So that's going to be something interesting. For a start, since Team Flash they dropped
Maybe it's really unusual for me to see Yes9 always unoccupied, no teams actually choosing to drop in that area. The abundance of loot, that we have over there is truly amazing. And I guess, I feel like it's just a wasted opportunity. But then again, it all depends on like how aggressive a team can be or how passive they want to be inside the games. But unfortunately, the Savior, well, I'm pretty sure they're not going for a passive gameplay. Unfortunately, Fourth Thrives just spotted them, and yeah, it's just unlucky for Shin because he will be the first person, I guess, for D Savior to be taken out.
Yeah, while he was heading to getting a vehicle somewhere in between, found out and unfortunately eliminated. So that's the first blood, not only this round but for today as well, given away to his opponent. Oh well, I guess he'll be taking an extended break now while waiting for his other teammates to do the business in this round. But D Xavier, they're one of those teams that is D Xavier will show up like one round, like they can do really.
That's why I'm trying to come up with like something we can do on stream, something we can say on stream, because I just know that teams are listening to, the commentary and the whole tournament. They're probably watching on Ruthless YouTube page. So, what can we say that would perk up, the teams to choose to really play the game? Maybe you guys can help us, let us know down there in the comment section. If you have any suggestions, well, you could just let us know.
I know what to do.
Ooh, what?
Hey, Lamborghini, if you guys don't perform, you're buying us all dinner, all right? Thanks. There you go. That sends a message.
Hopefully he is listening. Who would want... I think like everybody wants to get a coffee with Lamborghini, but anyway, everyone is just really busy going around and not really getting into any fights just yet. So far, this must be the most passive first zone, or maybe last day of supposed to be a grand finals.
Yeah. And the zone is like still kind of okay if you ask me, right? Like there's an okay circle. It's a Yastaya centered circle. It's not one of those like mid to the base circle or like pools all the way up north, but yeah, it is random anyway. Not like the game knows that, oh, this is your last day? Oh, okay. I mean, it happens, then it happens, and we'll just ride with the narrative. But nevertheless, circle is one. The challenge of this lobby is another as well. I mean, all in whatever circle.
And I do realize that we do have a lot of fans there coming from Fourth Thrives. We also got fans from Indonesia, cheering for their teams. Okay, so in the meantime, we're looking at Talon Esports at the moment. This is, the kind of action we're getting at the moment. East goes in for that spray, and Achul doesn't really have anywhere else to go. There's really not much option, and I think this whole confrontation would result to his demise.
Out in the open, in the middle of the road, while he was rotating, bumped into Alpha Gaming, and became an early snack for them till they get their actual meal of scoring a chicken dinner. It's just too bad they will lose Achul, so very early on, at least the rest of them, they managed to get by. Now APG is their turn to go, and last we checked, no one else is in Major Base.
Yeah, and it's so great that APG actually went for the East Bridge this time, crossing from military base back to the main peninsula, which is a little unusual because they always use the western bridge. But anyway, coming back into the action over here, we got Vikings having a conflict up against Todak. We can see 1T cooking up an aid here. Tried to take down Clint, but unfortunately it did not connect. We got Kenny at the rooftop. He's trying to, of course, check just like if Vikings gonna go push through, and raid the building. But so far, this is a trade-off between teams here. Nobody is getting knocked down just yet.
Not yet, but might be soon. But looks like Convict got knocked down somewhere else. Oh, break. Finally broken. From the side. Okay, Kenny in front, but he got a bit of assistance from the side. But Dora, gunned down by the Vikings. Okay, they're having a trade-off between the two. 9 has been eliminated. Now Kenny gets strung. They're looking for more targets. Cleon, the moment he show up on our screen, he gets knocked down. Now it's only Kenny and Frenzy. They have to do it against the Vikings. And for the Vikings, they have 2 as well, so it's a 2v2 now.
Okay, let's see. Cleon obviously is giving some information to the rest of the team here, which helps them on how they will be approaching the situation. We got Frenzy going crazy with that spray. Another one that took down Kenny. I'm not sure if there's a team trying to do a third-party situation, but Vikings, right now, even if they're about to win this clash, I mean, 2 of them already out of the game, so I'm not exactly sure how long they're going to be lasting in this situation, but it's a 2v1. Todak with the script, and 1T just got taken out of the game.
In the face, with that shotgun immediately out. Hopefully Kenny can heal. Okay, no update on the elimination feed, so looks like Kenny, I mean, it's stage 1, so with bandages, he'll be able to heal up, no problem there. But the Savior, long range knock, here they come.
The Savior. Ooh, I love the fact that they are willing to go for those early engagements. And Todak, they know that they're a little bit vulnerable at this point since they just came up, you know, from a clash. But let's go with the Savior. Let's check if they can actually optimize this situation. Can they win up against Todak? We got Clint already down on the ground, thanks to Pathogen. And now, obviously, the Savior cooking up a nade here, trying to flash out both Kenny and Frenzy. We got Pathogen against Todak. He just went from for a spray there, but Frenzy taking...
Though they scored 4 elimination points, but it's not much of a movement for them in the overall charts. Speaking about movement, Circle moved. Lake in between this circle as well, but I want to see what's happening at Boom Esports. Okay, they're in a fight with Team Secret, and here comes Boom Esports. Only 1 left. Yummy is out thanks to Juke, and right now Boom Esports, the final player, he's on the lower ground. He sees Doctor. Doc sees him. Looking at this nade towards the side, bit of damage. That should be enough, and that is Boom Esports bowing out.
Great pre-fire from Doc. Wow, not a very good start though for the side of Boom Esports. Okay, they're part of the first few teams that got taken out only at stage 2 for our first match. Now we're looking at 14 teams. T2K seems to have bagged the point, which is absolutely great. They continue to, of course, still stay competitive in the matches. Tribe Aeromacy, however, not a very good start for this team as well. I mean, Rig had already been taken out of the equation, so it's Delta, Giante, and Zio right now playing for game number 1, and they do have their sights on T2K.
Long range still though, but they're on the outside of the circle, so time for them to move forward. And T2K is the one that will guard them from coming in. And I realized a new announcement in the social medias of Tribe RMS, and I'm happy to see that it's a positive announcement by them that we will continue to see T2K, we continue to see Tribe RMS.
Yeah, that is absolutely good news, you know, coming from Tribe Aeromacy. Again, with all of the drama that's been happening in the community, you know, a positive news would be highly appreciated. But you know what, Alpha Gaming right now is appreciating all of the attacks because they are gathering points, you know, from all of those teams pointing their guns at them. APG, RQ going head to head. We got 4 points in the bag now for the side of Alpha Gaming, but it's not looking too hot, you know, for the side of RQ because we only got Lapar over here as their last surviving member. And just look at that, Alpha Gaming coming into play, going for the pinch and taking the win.
Ooh, and there you go. Lapar out. 5 eliminations now collected by Alpha Gaming. And looks like the fight is starting to heat up right now. And it will continue to heat up with the circle hard shifting towards where School and Rosal is at. Teams up north, AZ Slumber, Tribe RMS, T2K, even Vampire Esports and Team Secret will need to cut across into the circle.
Here we go. Alter Ego Errors spotted Joel. We got Moana over here.
Ooh.
There you go. Very aggressive. No hesitation coming from Moana over there. Alter Ego Errors bags their first point. Joel taken out of the game, and this is now an all attack, coming from Alpha Gaming. Will they be avenging Joel?
Well, Rosemary will not be avenged, perhaps, because he's just taken out, and Alter Ego, they don't really have the manpower against APG. But APG also has 3 players though, so I wonder if they're gonna go for it. They're still counting up the situation, but because of this compound, it does have walls, so you don't have a good clear view of where exactly are the members of APG positioned at in this compound.
Hey, check it out, Sir Cloud. 2 minutes in the game, 8 elimination points in the bag for Alpha Gaming. This could be something very interesting, for day 4 of the grand finals here. I do love, the action we're seeing from this team. Hopefully we can see this kind of energy, this kind of pace up until the latter stages. But anyway, coming off the kill feed, it's Tribe, Aero Macy losing some members once again. They're down to their last one, and AZ Slumber seems to be interested in really getting that point. Also, Ego Errors, however, in another part of town here, Badru already got taken down, and that's a confirmation coming through. He's out of the game as well.
Oh, calm down, Alpha Gaming. 9 eliminations now, looking for their 10th, and we are only at stage number 3. As Tribal Messi eliminated by AZ Slumber. Oh, Sam9. Moment he's passed by. Yumiko. I'm not sure if that's Mika, but stick with Yumiko for now. Oh yeah, that's Mika. There you go. Locks in the first blood for Sam9.
Yumiko. Is she the girl from Demon Slayer?
Oh.
Is she? Not exactly sure. Is she? Let me know down there in the comment section, guys. But okay, so anyway. What?
I'm not weeb enough, so gotta refer to
no,
a
not a weeb. Okay, let's see who's gonna be turning into a weeb here. The Savior versus Fourth Thrives at the moment. We got Lamborghini trying to go for the charge. However, Levi's got taken down by Noki. This is an interesting trade between the two teams here. Fourth Thrives down to duo. It's just Noki and T24. Polak already out. Who's going to be winning this one? But oh, Fourth Thrives caught another nade, and this could pave the way for D-Savior to take that win.
D-Savior now 2 players, and with the DBS gameplay, Paragen will finish up the final player of Fourth Thrives, Noki. D-Savior wins the comp up. Oh, Salcom DG Alliance, they want to take it away from them.
Hey, they want to join the party. They want a piece of this action. D-Savior vulnerable at the moment. They're still trying to lick their wounds, but Celcom Digi Alliance is not letting them. We got them on full force, trying to raid the building, trying to flash them out, but 60-42 caught an A there. I think it was a little bit of a mishap, This is an error, a mistake, and they are paying for it dearly.
Yeah, it was an error. Oh man, and it will cost them dearly, like what you said now. They will lose this fight to D-Savior just because of that self-name to their own teammate.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Oh no, Vampire Esports taking a lot of damage from the surrounding teams. We got Team Secret as well, getting some players knocked down on the ground. We got T2K coming into play again, but confirmation, there's a lot. Killfeed continues to light up here. We got Patagen also getting taken down by Federalis, this time of BTR.
Oh, Lazarus, aka Schwab's down with an aid by Team Secret. Vampire Esports out. This time only 1 point collected by them and nowhere near match point.
Okay, here we go. I mean, this is the part that we are all waiting for. Teams already forced to get into a confrontation, a massive confrontation. But we're looking at T2K here. So far, it's a solid start for the team. 4 points. It's a decent run. But then again, we are just at stage 4, and we are still looking at 8 teams here inside the game. So there's still a lot of things, that can happen. But anyway, Team Flash, our strongest team at the moment, with 208 points here. Challenging up teams from another compound, but then again, considering the distance that they have, between the other enemies here in the game, I think no push is going to happen just yet.
Okay, that's all see that. Let's be kind to animals. Federales, no, please don't hurt the horses, no. They do nothing to you.
Stop no horses
Okay.
have been harmed in this tournament. Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. But I'm also looking at like the points right now, right? So Team Flash, okay, the match point is 218. Now, including the placement points, Team Flash, they are now 7 points away from match point.
And the moment that they cross the match point, that's when things starts to get really interesting for Team Flash and for the other teams. Again, you know, a lot of questions will definitely come into play here. But in the meantime, we're looking at AZ Slumber. And they're trying to check, you know, the vibe, trying to size up the competition. I mean, they know that there's a team in another building, but they're not quite sure just how many, you know, potentially that they could go up against. And that's the hesitation happening there, you know, for AZ Slumber. But let's see if they're still going to continue to push through. I mean, they do have the advantage here. They're a complete squad. But then again, we're talking about the Savior.
Ooh, and Team Flash gets the circle. Interesting. And with the remaining teams left, since Vampire Esports have been eliminated, Team Flash realistically is the only team now can reach match point. Sem9 is just too far away. They're at 130 points right now, excluding the placement point. So 130 points, the gap is like what? 78, 89, 78 points. So it's kind of hard. But the fight will continue here with D-Xavier. Now they're going to aim down onto AZ Slumber.
Wow.
In this compound. They want to take it over from them. And so far, so good for D-Xavier. And they're only playing as a duo. Whoa. And here comes Lamborghini. 15 eliminations for D-Xavier.
See, this is what excites us, right? I mean, it's not always about those teams who get the chicken dinners, but just look at what D-Xavier did. They were able to eliminate a squad, and it was just Lamborghini and Pubg all together, you know, playing for D-Xavier. So it was an epic showdown between those two teams. But anyway, 7 teams remaining, and we're looking at Bigatron. Only Federales was able to bag some points here during this round. We're already at stage 5. Vampire Esports had already been taken out of the game as well, so there will be no them in Team Flash. But Bigatron, right now, they're holding to a compound over here, South Circle. It's a prime location, I can say. You know, they will have copper. They do have that refuge. But how long, again, are they going to stay in that compound? Well, we still got a minute and 20 seconds on the clock before we move to stage 6.
And it will be rather difficult for BTR. Something they need to manage soon is to cross the road at stage number 6. They're managing it early. But we'll shift over our attention towards the right side of the circle, where Sem9 is at. D-Xavier is down there as well. Pubg sees a member of Sem9, tries to get him, but the terrain isn't kind. BTR now making a move, and they're going to join the party in the south.
Yeah. Joining the fight, you know, D-Xavier and Sem9 right now having that exchange. Yumiko, first victim of Lamborghini. And again, 15 points for D-Xavier. I mean, chance to Yumiko to stand up from this fight. And Fex trying his best, you know, to protect his teammate. And Yuhai over here continues to do a spray up against Lamborghini. But it was Yu who actually has taken him down.
And T2K, they continue to fight with Team Secret. Another knockdown. Should be able to secure that one. Yep. That's going to be Road Rage by Fex. Lamborghini is out. So now D-Xavier only has Pubg. And he has pretty much nowhere to go. Position compromised. Fex knows exactly where he is. Right behind him is the blue. So not much space for Pubg to play with. And finally eliminated. That is it for D-Xavier.
I don't see any problem, you know, with D-Xavier for the first game. I mean, that was huge number. Right. They dropped 15 elimination points for this round alone. I think that is pretty much, you know, like, exactly. Sem9, however, getting punished by the boys of Alpha Gaming. Got Rufus hitting them with a massive nade. And now we got Rufus also as the sole survivor for Alpha Gaming. 9 points in the bag, though. So, again, you know, this is quite an extensive run, you know, for the side of Alpha Gaming. But you and absolutely diminished that remaining player from Vampire Esports. Oh, was that Vampire?
Oh, APG.
APG,
Yeah.
Rufus.
Number 6, 9 eliminations. Still pretty healthy in terms of elimination points. But here, we can see them on screen. Playing by the edge of the circle. Right now, 7-9 does not have circle, so they have to fight their way through. The next opponent is going to be the boys of BTR.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard for BTR. They're on a 2-2 split here, managing 2 teams, Team Flash and of course Sem9. Yumiko, however, already got knocked down on the ground here, so the defense from Sem9 is a little bit weakened out by Bigatron, but just slowly and surely BTR stepping on the gas here, applying a lot of pressure onto Sem9. The aggression is there. BTR, Zuxi, Redface together with Brazy. They're going for a pincher. Yuhai took a hit coming from Zuxi, and Yuhai is already out.
And there you go. Looks like BTR, they're dominating. They just took out Sem9. Yu cooking up his nade. A nade sand to cross, but it will not connect on the kill at all. Is A-OK for now. As for BTR, they are still trying to figure out the position of Team Flash. The terrain's not helping them, but Team Flash, they decided to retreat.
Yep, they got inside the compound. I think, they told themselves, this is going to be better here. Like, if they want to come for a fight, they should be the one crashing this compound and we'll be prepared for it. I think they're trying to set up a very good defense here. I think, that was a very good call for them to just step back, just get inside the compound. I think, BTR would really hesitate to just, like, hit a Jaya. I mean, slight advantage to Team Secret, but we're not seeing any movements just yet from T2K.
And T2K, they have the time though because they're in the circle. It's number 7. Something that they need.
He has the opportunity to throw that nade. Can he be accurate? Can he be on point? That is still the big question here. Rolls! Oh man! He got that nade coming from Team Secret, and now T2K.
Win. GK shows himself TK. Now again, very, very low. As T2K will go in for the recover.
Yep. BTR, both teams have already gone impatient, and Team Flash secures the compound, obliterated BTR, and now it's down to Team. And we all know Team Flash is has already activated their aggression. Again, an explosive game for game number 1 here, final day of the grand finals, and just look at Bao. He's making it rain against Team
Flash. They know exactly where they are. It stops! Road Rage! Team Flash locks in the chicken dinner. The stats are correct. Again, it is Team Flash with prediction number 2.
Woohoo! You know what? That hit and run paved the way for Team Flash. And it's just amazing. Again, we are looking out for more action coming from the 18 teams. We'd love to see a great.
Oh yeah, definitely. And this is like what, there's 6 chicken dinner in the grand finals? A whooping 6? Man. And with the fact that they are now at match point and definitely no other team is at match point, they are in pole position right now. So don't say it. Don't say it. Okay, I won't, all right? We'll just let it do its course.
Yes, we don't want to say anything that could maybe affect the overall aura or energy of your favorite team. So we're gonna leave it at, just that. But yeah, it's again an aggressive and explosive play coming from Team Flash, absolutely nailing it. Only goes to show that they have been consistent and dominant, all throughout the playoffs and maybe even, perhaps grand finals. Hugh continues to be the MVP, and with this, with this performance right now, I think they have all the intention of just really rating.
Yep, absolutely right. Without a doubt at all. Paragin and Federales, but the numbers highly favored Paragin. 7 eliminations as compared to 3. But when it comes to damage output, it's almost the same. So it just tells me the story that Federales did a lot of work, but maybe his other teammates secured those elimination points. And if that is the case, then, well, overall, on the bigger picture, it doesn't matter because the points still go to BTR.
Exactly. And I just love, what they did a while ago, that they stayed and stick to the edge of the circle. They really waited, for other teams to kind of battle it out first before they step into the match. But unfortunately, they needed to secure that compound, to snatch that compound away from Team Flash, but it didn't really work out according to plan. But anyway, speaking of a man with a plan, we got Lamborghini over here securing the MVP title for this round, dropping a total of 7 elimination points and 1,333 damage out.
Also, a very different round for DZ. Although they didn't make it like towards the very end, but every aggressive move that we have seen from DZ in this round worked out, of course, except for the part that they got eliminated. But playing as a duo to be able to bring in that amount of eliminations is impressive.
Oh, totally. Impeccable performance. Probably they're asking everyone like, okay, who needs a chicken dinner to stay at the top? Who needs a chicken dinner to feel like they've dominated a game? And D-Savior getting those elimination points without even getting that chicken dinner is, like a testament that they are still, a kaiju of a team. But match leaderboard, ladies and gents, Team Flash still at the top here with 18, D-Savior, Team Secret, all Vietnamese teams at the podium finish.
Oh, yeah. Wow. What a coincidence. Okay. And all of them did very well with a double digit. And then you have BTR there with 12. The longest elimination distance. Not the most important stats, but it's always nice to have your picture up there mentioned. Other than that, usual stats, maybe a bit on the higher side when it comes to throwables used this time.
So all they need to do is secure a chicken dinner in the next round, and the tournament is theirs. Vampire Esports closing in the gap here. Again, just one big play from Vampire Esports, and they will be able to qualify for the Smash Roll as well. But that is, of course, if they can stop Team Flash for getting season 12.
Don't. Okay. I understand the sentiment of the fans. Okay, we'll try to keep it calm. Okay, we'll try to keep it calm. But on page number 2, I just gotta give it to AZ Slumber. They still put in a level of fight and they move away from the number 18 spot.
Step into the ring.
match point, and they're the only team at match point right now. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, to what might come in the Ruthless Invitational Showdown Season 12. Together with us, your storytellers for today. My name is Sir Cloud, together with the amazing Red Queen, who will do a Goo Dolls performance on her social media soon.
Yeah, you better watch it out, or watch out for it. Rather, watch out for it.
You better watch out. You better not cry. You better, yeah.
Telling you why. We're telling you why. But before that, yeah, match number 19, if you just tuned in, it's Team Flash taking the first chicken dinner, and that actually qualified them to go for that smash.
So I guess that's kind of like it as well. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the golden snitch.
Though.
Huh?
I like to see it up close though, but
Oh, okay.
not sure we have enough time.
Go with your prediction first.
Okay. Ooh. Vampire Esports. Let's bring it in. Let's go. Vampire. All right. Red Queen is back. All right.
Okay, so you went for Vampire Esports, and oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna stick it with Team Flash.
Oh man, no, you.
Yeah. Just look at this. So this is a golden snitch, right?
Man.
It's a total of 150 points. So if you catch this, automatic, you win the Quidditch game. But that's if you're a big Harry Potter fan. But in this case, let's call it catch the golden chick.
Oh. Catch the golden chick who will get the mythical chicken dinner. Yeah, mythical chicken dinner. Who will get it? Will it be one of our predictions, or will it be someone new? Because it seems like even production is going for stats again. Sem 9 on the board. Ooh.
Oh man, I feel like Team Flash is really gonna go for it this time, since like I feel like they don't want to let this tournament go for so long. I mean, if they have the opportunity to end it, just catch the chicken dinner, and this season 12 will be over. They will be crowned as champions. But then again, Vampire Esports can have a big game. Just can have a big game, a big classic game for Vampire Esports, and they could, of course, shut down and deny access for Team Flash to end the tournament abruptly. But that is still a big question mark. Are they going to invest in this next game, or is Team Flash going to cross the finish line?
I'm scared now. I'm scared. What is going to happen this time? Like, there's now a big target on the Team Flash by other teams. It's like, oh, we got to stop these guys from smashing it, right? So I don't know what Team Flash is going to come up with. I mean, based on the stats, of course, there are other teams that do better in Miramar as compared to Team Flash. So I don't know. This is where the excitement starts, right? The second round, once a team gets the match point, this is where everyone goes like, ooh.
Will we eat an early dinner, or will we continue to cast up until midnight? Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, Team Flash does have the opportunity to close it down. Maybe it's not even like Vampire Esports who's going to step up, for this next game. Maybe there will be another team that would cross that, match point. I mean, who knows? Please join us again. Type everything down there in the comment section. Join the conversation. I see a lot of fans, for Four Thrives. Also BTR, I see you guys down there continue to spam the comment section with lots of hearts. So I guess, this time, the only thing that we can do is just really send a lot of positive energy to our favorite teams.
Yes, they all need the energy, ladies and gentlemen, because now a team has met match points. Let's head on to Miramar and see what happens. What kind of drama will unfold here as we fly onto it. It is going to be happening in the dusty map of Miramar. Let's go!
Woo! Oh man, who doesn't love drama? Okay, here we go. Let's start the drama. Let's start with the guy who has the most elimination points, and that is still Hugh of Team Flash with 45. We got Win coming in at second place with the most number of knockouts, but Dog is still there. His name is still up there. We also got East over here. He knows how to pop heads. You know, you don't... I mean, you're not supposed to overextend your peak because I feel like he will be there to just, well, put a bullet in between your eyes.
Wow, that sounds scary. Sounds like something out of the Final Destination movies. Like, I can imagine the slow-mo in between the eyes, you know, and everything's messy after that. Yeah, can't imagine. But let's see what will be the imagination of the teams. Okay, because now Team Flash, they are the match point team. So we're going to pay a little bit more attention to them. And I see them dropping in the middle. Just on the side of St. Martin. So that's going to be the starting destination.
And also no change, you know, for Southern DJ Alliance and Team Flash, they're still headed towards Los Leones, but I don't think they're going to engage in a fight, you know, for the first few zones here, so we'll just have to wait. But it's a good thing that Los Leones is just close to the initial circle, so the travel wouldn't be that far, you know, for both teams, Selcom and Team Flash. However, Alpha Gaming, Vampire Esports, and even AZ Slumber, they're close to each other, so perhaps we'll see a vehicle gameplay happen first, you know, between these three teams, or perhaps they could prioritize gathering some elimination points just so they could maybe catch up with the set match point for today, and they could also qualify for the Smash rule. But in the meantime, it's still Team Flash on the screen here in Los Leones, close to Silicon DG Alliance, but most of the players that we see on screen here is still, you know, busy picking up their weapons, picking up their attachments, just so they will always have that advantage in terms of how to defend themselves.
I mean, this starts to get nervy here on what might happen in this round. Okay, so far at the very beginning, we don't see anyone went down, but Team Flash and Celcom DG Alliance, they're going to share the same area. Oh, Ascender, the throne. There go Torak and the Vikings. And the Vikings will start off with a nade. One nade by Throng to knock down two players of Torak, but they counter back on the Wounty. But anyhow, it's going to be only Frenzy left now for Torak. He has to win this 1v1. Jump shot comes in. Throng from the inside with S12. Not able to connect his shots yet, but backup is on his way.
Oh man, Todak. They are all blooded up by the Vikings, and Vikings continues to dominate. I mean, this is the last player, but oh, what a counter. Unfortunately, great follow through, number advantage from the side of Vikings Esports, and it was easy for them to eliminate you know, the remaining active members of Todak. So first team to be taken out would be the boys of Todak, and that is quite a convincing win, you know, for Vikings. This is a great way, of course, to improve their status in the overall rankings. I mean, it's about time for them to step on the gas. So perhaps they can continue on playing this kind of pace up until, you know, the last stages of this round. So easy 4 points for Vikings.
Yeah, they don't want to end the day at number 18 after being pushed down by AZ Slumber. So I guess that's good enough motivation for them to at least not be there. You don't want to be that team. And with the 4 points that they have collected, at least they have bounced back up by one placement. They are currently at number 17 for the Vikings. Now the pressure is on for AZ Slumber to leave the bottom spot.
And even if they don't exactly dominate for this tournament, I guess you can just like maybe take down notes of what you've learned so far, you know, with the rotations and the teams, how they handle their business, how they handle their gunfights. So again, nobody lives any tournament empty-handed, just as long as you can be proactive and again, just learning from all mistakes so far that you could apply it to the next tournaments to come, you know, even those official ones. But yes, we're looking at Vampire Esports again. Most of the audience probably looking at Vampire Esports just because they're at, you know, second place and they do have the opportunity to stop Team Flash for winning this season. but it's still a big question mark right here. Pretty much just like what Lamborghini's doing at the moment. No hesitations whatsoever, no questions coming from his side. It's all out war from Lamborghini.
And they don't know how many rounds that we will play today, so might as well go for it. Treat every round like it's your last round. And Lamborghini almost got Boo-Boo-Koo, but Axel's there on the left side. Lamborghini has to be extra careful not to overexpose himself. Boo-Boo-Koo somehow got away, but the snake by Axel caught Lamborghini off guard.
What you doing there, Lamborghini? Okay, that was such a great shot coming from Axel, and I don't think Levi's is going to be able to do anything in this situation. Axel is about ready to get that point, get Lamborghini, collect his soul, and that would be a casualty, you know, for the side of D-Saver. But just look at that. Levi's is not giving up, perhaps. You know, maybe he will try to get close. Maybe he will try to serve revenge, but that could be very tricky if D-Saver continues to push for this one.
Don't know if they'll be able to save him, though. It's just too far, and you gotta think about it. To save him, they have to go up that high ground. They have to deal with all these teams around, so it's kind of hard. I believe that they might just need to let go of Lamborghini.
That's the best way to go. I mean, obviously it can be difficult, you know, for D-Savior to still continue to fight up against Downland Esports. They do have the high ground. They do have that vantage point, so it can be tricky, you know, if D-Savior still continues to go for that fight. But then again, we are not seeing them actually leave the area, Sir Cloud. So I think, yeah, this fight is definitely going to go down. But can D-Savior stand a chance here?
Parjin from the side tries to get Axel, but not enough of a view. Axel is hoping to save his teammate Acho. But here, a vehicle. Somebody's coming by. Levi's gets Yoru. Lamborghini naded down the second time by Axel. And Levi's now, he has to win this one. What a beautiful shot. Underneath the rock to get Boo-Boo-Koo, but Axel's not done yet. He jumps down. It's raining men. But from the side, Paragen. Good cover fire. And now he'll recover Levi's. Wait a second. Who's that? Oh, Falak.
4 Thrives, baby, coming into play. Yeah, they've been monitoring the situation, probably just waiting for that right opportunity to open fire, and that's exactly what 4 Thrives did. But it was still like a valiant effort, you know, for the side of D-Savior. Beautiful shot, you know, from Levi's, impeccable timing. But unfortunately, they fell a little short, you know, for this round, and D-Savior, next team to be taken out of the game. But now we're looking at Alter Ego Eris, and they're close to Team Secret. Got Bad Drew leading the charge, crashing the compound. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to even get close. He got shut down in an instant.
Oh, down. Bad Drew down. Okay, this fight will continue on with Moana trying to get his target right in front, but instead it's going to be GK landing the nade onto Moana. Alpha, the moment he arrived, GK was ready for him with the DBS. And because of that, now Alter Ego. They only have one left. It's going to be Rosemary from afar. He's in a position to provide cover fire, but then again, all his other teammates have been eliminated, so now it's only down to him.
Yep, only down to him to make something out of the situation. But Rosemary, we all know this guy can deliver. Let's see what kind of tricks he has still up in his sleeves, you know, for his survivability in this game. But it's amazing. Stage 2 here. Down to 15 teams remaining. Rosemary going for the reposition here, getting close to where Team Secret is, probably trying to find another angle here that could best work. But yeah, I mean, we are seeing him find another position. But in the meantime, T2K Esports having a confrontation up against BTR. The kill feed is Tribe and 4T having an exchange as well.
Gante trying to get something out of this shot, but no knock means no approach. For now, that is. Zaxi, interestingly, on the outside of the circle, just trying to find a different angle against T2K, but doesn't get a good view. On the elimination feed, Tribe, Messi, and 4 Thrives fighting somewhere else, and they just took off Falak.
Oh, man. Falak, the king of nades. Hey, let's see what 4 Thrives is going to do next. Oh, Rig! Came too close to the fire. Now it's looking down on the floor here. Noki's been getting damage as well. We got Delta and Zio together trying to take care of business up against T24. T24 very much aware of the fact that he's got 2 players of Tribe on top of him. He will be needing some backup. And now this is a 2v2. Noki going off angle here. But before he does that, he's going to go and take care of business, eliminate Rig in the process. And Tribe Airways as well as 4Thrives continues to get head-to-head. And Jean, unfortunately, took a hit there. And now he's facing the floor. And this could be, the moment for 4Thrives to take that win.
Ooh, this could be bad for Tribe Airways now that they only have Delta. And he's also tanking the blue stage 2 circle, that is. Delta position compromised. They know where he is. He doesn't have a vehicle. Tries to run away. Playing with the terrain. Has a little bit of space to heal. But 4Thrives, they won't let go of this target.
Delta right now sweating bullets. But here comes C24 with the attack. That's not an S12K. That's a DPS. Man, great play from 4Thrives. 6 points now in the bag here. And so far, it's a decent run. Hopefully, it's full steam ahead, for the side of 4Thrives.
Yeah, and 4Thrives, they have enough healing utilities to heal back up, so I wouldn't be too worried of them. Let's see which might be the next action point. We have Vampire Esports on screen, but though we see Team Secret, I believe that the distance is quite clear, so should be fine. AZ Slumber making that long rotation from the southern side into the circle. Let's see if the circle will be kind to them. Goes towards the right side, not too bad for AZ Slumber.
It's a risky gameplay as well. I mean, there are a lot of teams still staying outside the zone here. I mean, they could probably be spotted out by those teams, and they wouldn't even have a chance to defend themselves since they're pretty low in HP because of the travel, because they're tanking the blue. So again, it's a risky gameplay, considering the fact that AZ Slumber is one of those teams currently at the bottom. So let's see what's going to happen next. But as for T2K, they're close to the edge of the rim here, close to APG, close to Vampire, and even BTR. So they do have an opportunity as well for a gatekeeping situation. I mean, this could probably bring them a lot of points that they need.
Ooh, but Rosemary, if he goes down, no more points for Alter Ego. And the Vikings know where he is. He managed to heal up. Back up to the corner. Again, and then nade, and Drang found him. That is the end of Alter Ego this time. Only 1 point collected. While the Vikings, okay, how many points have they collected so far? 5 eliminations, not bad.
Not bad at all. BTR, however, not quite sure if their fallen comrade had been picked up. I think not just yet. But we can see Federalis. I think he's keeping a close eye onto the boys of 4Thrives. And perhaps APG as well. We can hear a lot of gunshots, but it's Jean right now from Alpha Gaming going for that open fire against T2K, but not connecting at all.
A little bit too far for him. But valiant attempt by Zio. That's okay, at least that's like a warning shot. And at the same time, you can see where his opponent was traveling to. So they can have an idea of okay, maybe there's somebody there. Maybe there's somebody not there, and then they can make that decision to rotate into the circle. But decision by Mika, it's gunned down Zaxi. Now it's BTR and Sem9.
Ooh, BTR and Sem9, but 4Thrives is actually down there in the middle of these two teams. So I do wonder if 4Thrives is going to be interested in taking a fight as well. But Noki, oh man, unfortunately he got shut down by Federalis, the Filipino Terminator coming into play. BTR dropping some big moves. Unfortunately, though, Zaxi has been taken out, so it's just 3 of them, Razy, Federalis, and Redface.
And here comes long range by Razy. This is target, that's East. One last hit needed. It's too bad Razy was not able to get that knock. We'll shift forward to Cellcom DJ Alliance now, rushing in onto Sem9 on the northern side. There's a chance that the circle will move away. Keep an eye on that soon. Spray by Iftar. Instead, he got countered, and now he's the one down.
Yep, we have a fight happening on the northern side. Cellcom DJ Alliance versus Sem9. They got someone cooking up a nade here. Okay, he's been getting damage as well. Step back a little. Not enough to put down his opponent, but here comes the second one from Fex. Can he be accurate? Yes, sir. 966. already dialed out. Sunkum DG Alliance taking a lot of punishment from Sem9. 60-42 confirmation also got knocked down on the ground hard. But Sem9 continues to dominate. Sem9 continues to get those points. We're now a last surviving member, and here it comes the nail in the coffin coming from Satria. It's a total domination from Sem9.
And we shift over to BTR and 4 Thrives now by the top left of the circle. Nate did not connect, okay? Probably going to be second attempt by Federalis. Here comes 2 nades, but a little bit too short. However, even if they win this fight, just look at the minimap. APG will be the next one waiting to stop them from getting the circle.
Yeah, it is going to be hard, but it is what it is. I mean, if a team smells that, okay, this team might be vulnerable, this team might be disoriented, this team might be distracted. I mean, you gotta seize every opportunity. And right now, VTR managing 2 teams here, 4 Tribes and APG. We got Vampires as well, taking care of business up against T2K. They're a full squad here. They have the best chance to actually take down T2K in this exchange.
But speaking about exchange, BTR exchanging with APG as well somewhere else. Ajaya now in the compound, Vampire Esports, they seem to be interested. Dun, 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 dun. I really like the ASMR sound of the horse. But Lazy doesn't like the sound of the gun from East as he knocks him down from the side. And that leaves BTR with Red Face now in front of Refuse.
Okay, slowly but surely onto the side of Alpha Gaming. Redface trying to get close. Here comes a Federalis ramming up the car, checking the situation. And Redface waiting for that cue, taking down Ruthless. BTR could probably turn the tables up against Alpha Gaming. East took big damage as well. And it looks like Bigatron by Vitality just took the W up against the opposition.
Okay, and APG is out. All right. BTR survives to tell the tale another day, and because the fact that they have managed to secure 6 elimination points, now they are at the 100-point mark. On screen, we have RRQ and Sem9 for the northern side fight. The fight for the high ground, that is.
It's getting crazy out there. You know what? Team Flash has been avoiding all conflicts. I mean, they're not trying to get into any business in this situation. RQ, however, been taking a lot of damage from Sem9. We got Swavel already hitting the floor here. We got Trio making a move up against Lapar, and Lapar taking a big hit. It's a back and forth trade. Sem9 seems to be the one winning the fight here. Gen Foss, only active member, but from the top, make it drop once again. Sem9 taking the win.
Sem9, they lost facts in the process. And now Fearon will be approached by Pubg Esports. They will follow up from here. And Fearon will need to win this one. And Fearon! DBS gameplay getting bombed. And now he managed to defend his ground. At least for now, until the other members of Pubg Esports arrive and they're on their way. Fajar is still here though. Sentinate into the building. But it's long enough for Fearon to evade that one. And now he's taking the active approach and he gets Fajar! Fearon! Fearon, what did he have for dinner?
Yep, they see me rolling, they hate it. Sem9 coming up on top here. There are already a lot of teams that actually crashed into this compound. Satria being the only member remaining for the side of Sem9, and he's still not done taking care of business. Unfortunately, he was slow on the trigger there, and now he paid a full price, his life. Vampire Esports together with Team Secret having an exchange, but Team Secret this time was the one who buried them 6 feet under.
That was still some crazy moves there by Fearon. If only he scored that final one, there would have been a big clutch there, 1v4 against Pubg Esports. But it is what it is at the end of the day. But Pubg Esports, not over yet. Give these guys a break. Now BTR wants to take them out.
Red face turning red as well, even his eyes, because he is definitely hungry for kills. And there you go. Bigatron by Vitality again, getting some points done. 10 points in their pockets right now. They're a total rampage. Final 5 teams remaining. Pubg Esports also got eliminated with only 3 points. Let's see who's going to be winning the fight. I mean, it's crucial to Team Flash just because of the fact that if they get this this chicken dinner, then it's all over. Season 12 is closed.
Oh no, Red Queen said it again. I'm scared now. Oh, let's see. So far, they have not been involved in major fights. Oh man, the points don't really matter for them at this moment. It's all about scoring the chicken dinner for Team Flash, while for the rest of the other teams, the points still really matter.
They're not interested to get into any conflicts, you know. Placement points, it's okay. They've been gathering it. We're already at stage 5 here, and 5 teams only remain. So Team Flash is still doing quite great, you know. With the gap, I think they are going to be just fine, even if they don't secure the chicken here. But it's going to be one heck of an interesting fight that's going to happen in the next round. But then again, we'll just have to wait and see what the outcome will be for this match number 2 in Miramar. Again, 5 teams remaining. All of the teams, it's a standoff.
Our teams left at stage 5. This round is really, really fast. Anyway, T2K, now by the side, they see Team Secret. And Team Secret, they have the compound, so it's not easy for T2K to breach through. They have to get an advantage, and then only they can push. If not, it's a risky move for them. Or might as well wait for the next circle. And looks like it's confirmation that the circle will be at the compound. And T2K will need to move forward. Hence, the fight at the compound might be inevitable.
Yep. It's going to be between Team Secret versus T2K and Vikings versus BTR. But of course, T2K can also still join the fight between Vikings and BTR since they're so close to where Vikings are at the moment. Trang already knocked down on the ground here, and BTR says, you know what, we're not going to join the fight here. We're going to make sure that we face off with Team Flash, you know, for the end zone. And we can see T2K, we can see BTR just really going at it. Team Secret not leaving the compound. I mean, they do have all of the power right now up against T2K.
And the power is yours. Okay, if anyone gets the reference. But anyway, BTR now north. The duo that's doing it, 10 points now for BTR, 10 eliminations for BTR, and they have potential to collect more. The fact that the Vikings is below them, and BTR has this high ground.
Everyone is super cautious right now, Sir Cloud, but you know what, T2K, they have a different idea in mind. They are about ready to flush out the boards of Team Secret. This is it. Stage 6 fight. T2K versus Team Secret. Lots of nades being thrown in this compound. Team Secret continues to be elusive. You know, up against T2K. Nobody's being taken down just yet. They continue to put up a very great defense, you know, up against T2K. It's a little bit of a struggle right now for T2K to just get that knockdown straight to the ground. A lot of smokes being popped, but no push happening just yet.
Oh, you asked for a push. Looks like the push is happening right now after they got that knock against Doc. And Juke has to retreat back to get away his teammates. He probably won't have the time to save Doc. Doc has to go up to the second floor. Well, Zeros comes in. He was way past that smoke, but nobody's home. T2K, however, has managed to breach through. On the elimination feed, Redface just got knocked down and Rules knocked by Zeros. Looks like they fire back, and here comes Team Flash as well from behind, lobbing those days across.
Man, BTR survives the fight up against Vikings, but Team Flash right now is just really applying a lot of pressure onto the side of Team Secret. They are currently in between T2K and Team Flash, and obviously they're capitalizing on this situation. It's not looking too good for the side of Team Secret since they don't really have that much option to begin with, but this fight is going to continue on. This is now a 3-way battle between T2K, Team Secret, and Team Flash, and now T2K down to their last member. Same thing goes for Team Secret. Team Flash needs to close this business.
Oh, and if they do, they will smash it, ladies and gentlemen. But first, one by one, finishing off T2K. 2 more teams to go for Team Flash to smash it.
Oh, but they still know about Zeros from the top. Just got knocked down. BTR also coming into play. But you know what, Team Flash? Man, they're about ready to take that chicken dinner. BTR, man, this is the right opportunity for you to just calm down, crashing that compound. Since Team Flash is going for that reset, they're trying to recover in this situation. It is now or never. Top's back on his feet. He is now about to recover, and this fight is about to go down.
Oh, this is crazy. Red face with a high ground. What can he do? But look at the rotation by Team Flash. They are going to flank BTR now. They have the numbers. They can do that. As Red face from afar, now he spots the movement of Team Flash. Now they are surrounding BTR, especially onto Red face. Red face is down. One more to go. It's only Federalist left and Team Flash. Very high chance for them to smash this one. They need to end this one right now to be the champions of the season. They know where Federalist is at. And Federalist, what can he do? 1v4. He's running outside. He's going to deny away the point. He's denying the point. And it is Team Flash smashing it in game number 2.
Team Flash right now getting exposed to the gamma rays, becoming the Hulks of Ruthless Invitational Showdown Season 12, and ultimately went for that smash rule. Team Flash, I believe they're the first team to take the crown because of the smash rule. So congratulations to Team Flash for repping up the flag here, for repping up the team, and for getting the crown Season 12.
And this is also in all the Smash Rule tournaments that not only I've casted, that I have seen. This is the shortest Smash ever. The shortest before is Game 3. Game 2, you can't go any shorter.
And, you know, I've already anticipated this one. I just know